there's a case right now of a police officer, and there was a 12-year-old, and you see in like real time of this man trying to groom this little girl. Now a lot of people had sent me this story, so we're gonna get into this. I got Life is Neat coming up after this. I thought it was Life of Neat first, but she's coming after this, and I'm gonna get into everything. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, this is some very horrific shit. And that's why I'm trying to tell you guys, bro, it's so many Nazayas in this world. And that's why it's so important for us to be able to start saying, listen, we can't mind our business no more. Because these little girls and these little boys are getting just, it's sad. But anyway, this was the father or whatever, and let's get into it. He says, let me minimize myself a little bit so you guys can see it. But he says, I've been holding this in for about a week and some change, but I can't no more. It's been on my mind real heavy. I took the proper precautions, went to the police and everything. It's a waiting game. And it only seems like when you put things on the internet, that's when things get handled. But this pedophile thought it would be okay to text my daughter at 2 in the morning on this type of time. And the craziest part is, he's your Detroit finest. He's a police officer, which he swore an oath to protect and serve. But he's not standing on that. His name is Earl Anderson. This is my child's mother boyfriend. I don't do this internet stuff at all. But what's wrong is wrong, and he knows better. Now, we've been covering many cases, Nazaya, Janaya, and we've seen so many different situations happen. And the thing that's so crazy about this particular situation, Shawty, is like sometimes it is people who we know. You know what I'm saying? It is people who we know. So, he goes on to say, well, I thought so. Not knowing what type of time he was on. So that's why she was texting back, thinking he was being normal. But she feels something was very off. So she sent the message to her auntie, which I'm proud, very proud of my daughter for even knowing something wasn't right. I assure her every day moving forward she did the right thing. And I'm proud of her. He just don't understand how uncomfortable and unsafe he made my daughter feel. This situation could have been a lot worse. And I'm just putting awareness out here because ain't no telling who he all did this to. Pretty much he was grooming my daughter, and I don't like that. And I'm pretty glad she sees me taking the situation very seriously to ensure her that I'm here for her and I got her back. Amen. I have full custody of my daughter, and it had been that way for 4 years. She either just went over her mother's house to get her hair done or stayed for the weekend, but she is not allowed around that pedophile ever again. That man does not deserve a badge. Oh yeah, how mine handling things? Yeah, it's very disgusting. She's defending him so hard. And this happens. Now, there's also text messages between this police officer and this child. And this just goes to show you how the grooming starts. A lot of people sometimes they see the end result and they automatically think that girls are fast and all of that type of shit. Where people don't understand this shit is a process. And when you factor in a little girl not having attention, this process is sped up. The difference between Nazaya's situation and this one is that she had an active father in her life and she was able to decipher. You feel what I mean? When it's a little girl who don't have nobody, it's so easy for them to fall in lines and fall into the hands and arms of a predator. It's just that simple. But let's take a look at some of these text messages. So, he texts her, playing a game with my friend Ariel. So he says, what game y'all playing? She says, Roblox. Now, you would think a grown-ass man who see a woman or anybody playing Roblox would be like, what the fuck? But you go to tell you what type of time this nigga's in. So he comes back and to say, you should play The Sims. Free play with me. It's fun. Now, the reason people pick The Sims is because on The Sims game, you can depict like family life where there's a mama and a daddy and shit like that. Sick motherfucker. But let's keep going. She says, oh, that game never works for me. Why? You can date, family, party, and more on there. She says, glitch. Damn. Now, as you can see, this nigga's already trying to incorporate that mother father type of shit. Sick ass man, bro. And he has a badge. So, that game never works for me. You can date, family, party, and more on there. I don't know what happened. But then she says, sleep too. Oh, you been okay though? Yes. All right. If you want to keep texting, you will have to keep our conversation between me and you on some friendly type stuff. She says, my dad goes through my phone. This nigga don't give a fuck. He says, oh, laughing out loud. Well, delete these messages. If you figure something out, let me know, Z. We gonna take a family trip soon, too. How? He says, you need a second phone. No, I got an iPad. Your iPad is connected to your iPhone, so your message can be seen. Create a new text now number or something, I don't know, but delete these messages and from your trash. Let me know when you create a safe line to text you on, Z. Now, this is what's motherfucking so goddamn weird. Because if a man is telling you to delete messages and to get a second phone, those are two red flags. This lets you know that this nigga knows everything that he doing is wrong. You feel me? So she said, I made a new account on my iPad. Something else, 12:30. What type of dance? Valentine dance. You got a date? Nope, I'm going with my friends. Cool. You can be real with me. I don't care if you curse or be yourself. I won't tell your people. I'm going to treat you like a grown and you're mature enough. Okay. How you feel about that? She says, all right. Now, this is this sick shit that these predators do. Because what they're trying to really do is coerce her to doing wrong so they have something to hold over her. Soon as she cuss, he'll say, I can show your dad that you cussing and things like that. This shit makes me sick. I'm confused. Can your people look into your iPad? She says, what you mean? Can your people see your messages on your iPad? She says, what people? Your dad, grandma. My dad go through my every one of my devices. He says, oh, if you find a safe way for us to let me know, to text, let me know. But make sure you delete all of these text messages, even in your messages trash. Nice talking to you though, Z. Now, this nigga's trying to see what the fuck she's gonna do. And it's sad. Because even when she's saying all of these things, he's still pursuing her. I think people like him should get their ass whooped so bad. Hold on. Hold on one second, y'all. Because these text messages out of order. But this is when she had the glitch. Damn, I was hoping you stayed another day while you leave. Had to for school. Hold on. Are you okay with me texting you this late? Sure, I guess. Oh, well, you look good. Is my mama up? She knocked out. Oh, where am I? Sleep too. Oh, you been okay though? Yes. All right. If you want to keep texting, you will have to keep our conversations between me and you on some friendly type stuff. I can't stand people like him, bro. Look at this ugly ass nigga. Look at this nigga. Look at him. Look at him, y'all. Look at this nigga.
All right, Stephanie, thank you. You know, as a Detroit police officer, he's considered a hero to many, but new allegations against one of the city's finest now has Officer Earl Anderson Jr. facing charges of sex crimes against a child.
Fox 2's Jessica Dupnack has more on the text messages that were allegedly found on his stepdaughter's phone.
It gets even worse. It wasn't just any police officer. It's the 12-year-old little girl's stepdad, apparently been with her mom for the last 5 years.
What do you say to this guy if he was standing right here?
I'll just be disgusted.
Cannot blame him one bit. His daughter, a 12-year-old girl, a 6th grader, nearly falls prey to a predator, her own stepdad.
I'm thankful that I caught it so soon because it could.
Shout out to the dad. You know what I'm saying? For going through his daughter's devices and being alert and vigilant. Because these motherfuckers is sad out here in these streets. And the thing about it is they're getting closer and closer to home. So everybody is a perp. You know what I mean? And it's fucked up that you got to be like that. But you got to check uncles, brothers, aunties, all types of shit. It's sad as hell out here in these streets.
It could have been worse.
The girl's biological dad, Brandon Harris, outing the Detroit police officer on social media this week, sharing the messages that 37-year-old Earl Anderson allegedly sent at 2 in the morning last month.
I'm gonna treat you like you grown. That's what really got me, and delete these messages.
Facts!
And just grooming.
Anderson apparently telling the girl he'd treat her like she was a grown-up, urged her to find secret ways to chat with him, and repeatedly told her to delete the messages, specifically so her dad didn't see.
And you know what the sad part is about situations like this? Is in a lot of cases, the mother will look at these messages and be more mad at her daughter than her man. That's the sick part. You know what I'm saying? That's the sick part of this shit.
Little girl didn't bite. Actually, just the opposite, handing over the messages to her aunts.
She just felt like something was off, and I really salute her. Like I said, I thank her every day, still now.
And then Brandon went to Detroit police. The chief there, Todd Bettis.
I pray that's not the case too, but it's a reason why he got full custody of his daughter. And the type of man she attract. I'm sorry, but I got to keep her the stack when it comes down to everything. Men, women, everybody can get it. Because what the fuck?
Tells Fox 2 Anderson was suspended immediately, and they're working to get him off the payroll as soon as possible.
What do you want the lesson to be for parents? Because
just be aware, you know, check them phones.
Anderson charged with 1 count of accosting a child for immoral purposes and given a whopping $200,000 cash bond. His daughter will eventually have to face him in court.
She got some anger building her, but she just walking around with a smile on her face.
Now Brandon Harris does have another
shout out to the dad. Shout out to the fucking dad.
Daughter, a 10-year-old little girl who was around Anderson, but we're told there has not been any inappropriate contact uncovered. Now, Warren police, they do want to know if there's more victims out there. Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
And then it's so sad because, you know, he gonna fuck with another man's daughter. You know what I'm saying? That's some real sick shit. And any wife, any woman who's seen those text messages and can still forgive a nigga like him, bitch, you part of the problem. Because if he had to motherfucker tell your daughter to delete some shit and all of that type of shit, and we got a family vacation coming on soon, bitch, you are part of the problem. It is no way that you can see anything else other than what it was. Like dead ass serious. I want to know how y'all feel though. Drop it down in the comments. Shit like this get me hot. You know what I'm saying? Because women to stay with these type of niggas. And it made me say, like what y'all got going on? Like y'all that desperate to where these niggas can give you all these red flags and you still stay? We finna get to the next one.